YouTube. We're back again for more of our Essen expansion blowout coverage. We're live at Essen Spiel 2017. Thanks in part to all of our amazing Kickstarter backers and these amazing companies down here who helped send us here, so please show them some love. They are fantastic. But right now, we're about to talk with Svaravar. I butchered it, damn it. About Ancient Aliens, a new game that's coming to Kickstarter soon. So what is Ancient?
It is on Kickstarter now.
Oh.
Right now, live on Kickstarter. Yeah.
What is Ancient Aliens?
So Ancient Alien is basically a game about you're playing 4 different alien factions that are actually based on they each have different agendas. They come from different backgrounds. Some are more aggressive, like this guy here. This is the lizard guy, lizard people. So he's a little bit more aggressive. This guy is all about the gold, the Anunnaki. So he's trying to spread out the production in the world. So actually, what the game is basically about that it takes place sometime in the ancient past, and these factions, these alien factions, were zooming around the globe, found Earth, found the humans a little bit undeveloped. So they decided to help them a little bit to evolve. That's what this game is all about. So, as you can see on these player boards, so the aim of the game is to improve. Let me just sit down here a little bit. So, the aim of the game is to improve your human that you're controlling, your human continent you're controlling, to a civilized stage. As soon as any one player put all of his tokens to the civilized stage, it triggers the game end immediately. So during the phase of the game, players are using different deck of cards that they use. So each deck has 3 different things that you can do. You can improve your humans or build something, or you can borrow some crystals to gain some resources, or you can do some other things, for example, attack other players or aid other player or defend against their attacks and things like that. You can receive some resources or things like that to build more games and whatnot. So, for example, you have in the beginning of the game you only have a crystal. This crystal is used to gain some resources because you don't have any building yet. So, for example, if you zoom into this area here, if you have a card, let me find a card for that purpose. For example, if you play out this card, if you have 5 cards to play during the game, during your turn, and you have 3 of the actions available to do. For example, if you want to build this particular building, this is a religious building, it means that you need to check on the board if it has some previous requirements. This building does not have any requirements, while these 2 do have some requirements that need to be fulfilled in order to build them. So at the earlier stages of the game, I cannot build these higher level buildings, but I can build the lower one. So this building here will cost me 2 divine powers to build. This means I need to gain it from my buildings that I have previously built, which I do not have. So I convert a crystal into divine powers. Sorry, that was production. So into divine powers that I have here, then I can afford to build this building. So I just put this down again. I place a token here to show that this building is now mine. Then I place a token on my continent to show that this building has been built. So the first build is placed on the starting token. The buildings that I build after that needs to be placed on tokens that are similar to the building that you just built. So if I want to build another religious building, it needs to be placed on a token that is the same token that is. Later on during the game, for example, when I already built this particular token, then after I build it, I can activate it with a crystal to gain the shown resources, to build more buildings and build more and better buildings. So eventually, you get to that point where you can build some nice monuments that give you more endgame points and eventually gives you enough points to win the game. So as soon as any one player has improved to the civilized stage, it triggers the game end. The guy with the most points is the winner.
Alright, and this is on Kickstarter right now, you said?
It's live on Kickstarter as we speak, so yeah, feel free to back it up if you like it.
All right, very, very cool. That is Ancient Aliens. If it looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check that one out on Kickstarter.
Also, just a brief thing here with the centerpiece. When you're all the player interaction, for example, if this was your continent here, and I wanted to attack you, I use the centerpiece and aim it towards the player I'm going to attack. So all the player interaction takes place here. And if I would, for example, attack you here, you might have a card that might defend the attack or point it towards another player. So there's a lot of player interaction in this game as well.
Alright, very, very cool. If you're enjoying this Essen coverage, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.